Scratch is on mobile now. Let's go. Yo, what's poppin', everyone, and welcome to some Scratch news. Today I have some pretty cool stuff I just figured out, and today I have figured out that Scratch has came out as an official app for Android devices. Apple devices, not yet as of current as far as I'm aware. But to prove this, I have a BlueStacks up, which if you don't know what BlueStacks is, it's an Android emulator. It's a phone, right? But if you were to, just load up your phone, I could do that too. I could record on my phone, but this is just easier. So we'll go to the Play Store. And as you see, when we type in Scratch, or just, go to this, we scroll down to see Scratch by the Scratch Foundation, listed by education. Scratch Junior has been up for years by now, right? Also put Scratch tutorials. Hey, I should make an app of Scratch tutorials. It'd be great. But yeah, we go on and load up Scratch, and you'll see. Look at this. It's the actual Scratch, and I'm going to install and run it for the sake of the video. All right, it is finished installing, and I will open up the project now, and you will see here we are on the Scratch screen. I'll make it full screen just for us. And now you see we have Scratch. You can import a project, or you can get started by creating a new project. It'll load up, and then you'll get all this stuff. You can choose to share stuff with the Scratch team or not. I'm not gonna do it. But you see, this is what it will look like. It's the 3.0 menu, just as it's always been. Nothing's changed. Nothing's different. I don't know why he's flashing. I don't know what's going on with him. We have the cat. You can do all the stuff with him. Let's check out some features. So it looks like it has everything the same. You're gonna have to scroll down. That's kind of annoying, but that's fine. But we'll come down here and we will make a new sprite. And look at this. You can do all the stuff that normal Scratch can do, but on your phone. Everything works all the same. You can all make the same art you could always do in the normal Scratch. And since it's an app, you can do it with offline, and you can do it on the go. And then if you wanted, what you could do is keep in mind this is a phone right now. It's just an emulated version of a phone. If I just let's actually name it something. How about that, huh? So good game. Honestly, perfect. Oh, I flipped him. Go ahead and save. You might be wondering, where can you find these things? And you hit the home button. You'll see this good game right here. You could take it and you could share it straight off from here, right? Sign in, export it. If you export it, you'll see that you'll be able to send it to people. You can obviously import your games if you have any. Obviously, I do not, since this is an emulator. Hopping back into the editor, you will see that if you come to edit, you can turn on your turbo mode, because normally you'd hold shift and click the green flag to turn on turbo mode, but since you couldn't do that on a phone, just edit and turn it off and on. Very easy, just like that. You'll see that it all works just the same. If I were to run like space command and then maybe that, you'll see it works all the same. And that's pretty cool. Now, a thing you might be wondering is, since we're on a phone, why are there still left-right arrows? Now, honestly, I was wondering the same thing, because obviously I can do this, right? Obviously I can, because it's a PC running a phone. But one of the problems I see is if people are using this on a phone, they won't be able to test any of their games, because it's still detecting left arrows and nothing. Like, obviously, you'd have to make your own Joy-Con and your own keypad and stuff for your games for mobile, but that's not super difficult. Maybe I'll make a tutorial on it, who knows. But yeah, just thought I'd cover this. I mean, look at this. This is so cool. It's everything you can normally do on your phone. Pretty cool. I mean, I'd have to figure out how to delete variables, because you can't right-click, obviously. If you could hold it. Oh yeah, you can. Just holding it will get rid of that for you. So let's test something. Okay, so we can't do cloud variables. That makes sense though. We have for the sprite only variables. We can make blocks just as usual. We can run them without screen refresh. We can add booleans and text operators and stuff like that. So we can have these massively long blocks, just like always. Just like always. I forgot boolean was a thing. I should use it more often. Sound design seems to work the same. Okay, well, my emulator has no volume on right now, so that'd be why that doesn't work. But yeah, everything works just fine on this front. So now what we're going to do is we are going to put the Scratch mobile to the test. What I'm going to do is we're going to go into Scratch, the actual website, which, by the way, if you didn't know, you can use this site to make games too. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my account, get my When the World Ended game. By the way, if you didn't know it was out, it is out. And also, it's not showing up, so that's a bit... Yeah, here it is. So, if you didn't know, my When the World Ended game has become so large that Scratch physically isn't allowed to, they can't save it anymore. So, that's kind of crazy. As you see right here, I made an announcement on it when you log in. I'll just show you real quick. Yeah. 1.3.1 will be the last update on the Scratch version of the game. There's a Java version now you can get on itch.io. Definitely go check it out. But what I'm going to do is we're going to come inside and we are going to file, save to the computer, which isn't really a computer. It's a, it's a phone. We're going to come to the Scratch version and I'm going to import When the World Ended version 1.3.1. We're going to open it up and see how the mobile version of Scratch handles a huge game. So, it loaded all the stuff in. This is all of the pieces, bits and pieces of it. So it is working here. Let's load it up and see how it runs it. So, oh my goodness. Okay, it does that flash thing, so that's kind of weird. But we're going to ignore that for the time being. We are going to... That shows everything fine there. This is a bit of an issue. Okay, well, I guess, because I have to be holding it down as like a tapping kind of thing. But all this stuff seems to work. So if we come to here, let me load up maybe ground 0. Set it to easy mode. Okay. So obviously, since my game was not designed for mobile, it can't follow my mouse pointer because I have to be holding it down, which means it's constantly shooting. But I mean, hey, it is running the game. It is running the game the way it is normally ran. So it's pretty crazy. That is actually like, it's very surprising. It's not handling it too well with the graphical flashing, but other than the graphics flashing on and off consistently, other than that, it seems to be working just fine, which is nice to see. So let's see if we could maybe even buy a gun. Do we have any cheap guns on this map in the first room? I don't even remember. Probably not. Oh, well, we have the pistol. Okay, let's just buy another pistol. And we can? Alright. So, believe me when I say this game is fairly large. And it can run that, which is super nice. Yep, it runs the chat system that we have. Obviously, since we can't use cloud variables, those aren't in there. I wonder what that looks like, actually. So, this game uses cloud variables, but cloud variables can't be created. So, I wonder what it has that... It still says it's a cloud variable. Also, the cloud looks different in that, so that's kind of cool. So it is a cloud variable, but we can't actually change it. That's super weird. I don't know what's going on with this, but regardless, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave the video here. Just thought I'd give you this little bit of information so that you guys are aware that you can do this. On Android. Again, iOS, I'm not sure. You'll have to check that one for me. Let me know in the comments. I'll pin the first comment that tells me whether or not iOS can run this app. Obviously, I know they can run it through the Chrome or through the internet, but whether or not they can run this app, I'm unsure. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, then like it. If you didn't like it anyways, because this is pretty cool. I can imagine a lot of people will be using this. While you're at it, want to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. That would help me out a lot. Subscribe to DK Galaxy, my gaming channel, link in the description. Subscribe to Spellbound TCG, my card game channel, where I talk about making my card game that people can go and get and play. It's super fun. Link in the description, and join Discord, link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.